Anthony Skinner, welcome back.
Hey, Ian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Today is our first installment in the Enneagram and Parenting series that we have embarked upon.
Yes, I'm excited about this. And today we're starting with the ones, the improvers.
Yes, we are. I'm sure you've read Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, right?
Love that book.
And I assume that you've seen the movie in which Gregory Peck plays the role of the widowed lawyer, Atticus Finch.
Yes.
So Atticus Finch is the paragon of the self-aware improver. Okay, he's a wise, measured, fair, predictable, balanced man who cares deeply about fairness, and he treats his kids with kindness and respect. I mean, he's a real rock, right? He conducts himself with the utmost integrity, and he leads, and this is key about ones, he leads his kids by example. I love, there's a quote from the book where Scout says about Atticus, with him, life was routine. Without him, life was unbearable.
That's good.
So yeah, it's a great testimony to the effect that Enneagram One parents can have on their children.
Right. But like all types, ones have their shadow side. So could you tell us about the shadow side a little bit of the one?
Yeah, just in brief, I can give a few things. When they lack self-awareness and they feel stressed, for example, improver parents can become overly critical, judgmental, controlling, and they can express anger in unskillful ways to their children.
So what is an improver to do? Can you give us some tips that would help the improver become more effective parents then?
Oh, yes, I can, for sure. Number one, it's
Okay.
important for improver parents to resist making snap judgments, right? So ones who lack self-awareness will reflexively point out their kids' mistakes whenever they see them doing something that doesn't conform to the one's high internal, standards. And over time, this will make their kids feel like perpetually inadequate failures who can't do anything right in their one parent's eyes. So resist making snap judgments,
Good.
practice the pause, emphasize the positive, at least equally to the constructive criticism. So again, number one, resist making snap judgments.
All right. Give us another tip.
Yeah, I think the second thing that improver parents can do to up their game as people raising children is to let your children be your teachers. So ask them about their opinions, their viewpoints, and their way of seeing and being in the world, and do it with genuine kindness, curiosity, and have it be non-evaluative as they share with you what it is that their viewpoint might be, and realize, this is key, that for you as a one, your way of seeing the world is only one way of seeing the world. If the Enneagram is right, there are at least 8 other right ways of seeing the world. And yours is definitely is not the only right one. So let your kids be your teachers about their types, how they see the world, listen to their opinions and their viewpoints with an open heart, and with the knowledge that, wow, I have a lot to gain from them as to how they see the world.
I love that. I love that you said to be genuinely curious about them. That idea to be genuinely curious. I think that's really powerful.
Yeah, I think that one of the most powerful ways that you can express love to your children is to simply be curious about them.
And to observe and not evaluate. I love that too. How about number 3, third tip?
Yeah, man. Tip 3, celebrate difference. At times, ones unconsciously assume that good parenting equates to making their kids facsimiles of themselves. And I think every type
Mm.
does this, right? If they don't know their type, if they don't have very much self-awareness, we think to ourselves, my job is to make my kid like me.
Mm.
And I think ones are particularly prone to making this mistake, right? Our calling is to create an environment and relationships with our children that leads to their becoming their authentic selves, not replicas of us. And again, this goes for all types, but particularly for ones who I think feel like it's their duty to have their children see and experience and move through the world the way that they do.
I think that's incredibly powerful. I love that.
Can I just close by saying one thing?
Yeah.
I have always fantasized and wished I'd had a parent like Atticus Finch. Um, I want ones to know that when they're skillful
Mm.
and they are self-aware, uh, that they're absolutely beautiful and can hold the world and the space of the world just like Atticus Finch.
That's a beautiful way to go out. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you, Anthony.